Titan Toy Expo.
Join us in Nashville, Tennessee for the Creators Crown Awards. Over $5,000 in cash prizes. Different categories for submission including Best Diorama, Best Original 3D Sculpt, Best Custom Action Figure, and Best Action Figure Photography. Bring your submissions to this year's Titan Toy Expo, October 25th and 26th. Learn more about the event at CreatorsCrownAwards.com.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome, everyone, to the Wednesday live stream. I am your host, LaserPants, also known as Ryan. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well, and happy hump day to you. Got a great show lined up for you tonight. Very good friend of mine. Without further ado, let's bring him in. The king. Duarte Studios, welcome.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah. Hi, you're matching me, huh? Little sunglasses action.
Yeah, I had to,
Right
following
there.
your lead.
Yeah. Well, my eye's still jacked. People say it looks fine. I don't think so. One eye looks lower than the other. Okay?
Like one eye's buffering?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that TikTok filter, where someone gets slapped in the face and then their eye drops down below their nose. Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's rough.
How you doing, man? I feel like I haven't seen you in 1 week.
I know, man. That week feels like 3 years already, man. It sucks. It's that post-con depression, right? I'm over here surrounded by so much work that I don't know what to do with, yet I sit here and I'm like, man,
dude,
what do I do?
Your whole setup at Toy Expo is pretty insane. Like it's so big. You had a double booth, like the same size as Vala and Four Horsemen. But then outside the door, just around the corner from your booth, outside the door in the hotel lobby, you had another setup just as big with massive dioramas.
I wanted to give people that museum experience, and people outside, especially since the hotel wasn't just us, there was a lot of tourists and stuff. They would see that, maybe get excited, want to walk in, check it out, see what it was about. So, just overall giving people that vibe and that museum experience.
Well, it worked. It was really cool. Even
Awesome.
People that weren't there for Toy Expo, they were just kind of walking through the lobby. I saw them stopping and looking like, what in the hell is this?
Yeah.
Well, that's a dig site. You have a dig site, and it's huge.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cool.
It
Lots
was-
of cool
it was
stuff.
awesome
The Power
to see.
Rangers, of course, the huge Power Rangers headquarters. What's it called? The headquarters, the base?
The command center. Was that the first time
Command.
you saw it in person?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting because I've taken it to a few cons, but I know most people haven't seen it. And a lot of my stuff in person, actually. So that was pretty cool, too.
Are you going to have that same size setup at Legion's Con?
Yeah, just about.
Wow.
As for like the one booth area, I won't have like any other ones because even though I wanted to, like every year I try to add another like booth to the section to the list, but I guess because they like the area and they're not really expanding past that, they kind of want to offer it to other vendors because there's a wait list, which doesn't surprise me because it's a good convention. So yeah, I would love to have a lot more space, but it'll be about the same size as what we had at Toy Tuber.
How many truckloads is that, dude? Was it just the one from your?
I rented a big U-Haul trailer this time. I had to because otherwise I would have done like 3 truckloads probably worth of stuff. Yeah.
And you got a big truck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, you got to get a U-Haul because like
I do.
one of those dials is like the entire back of a Yukon. You know.
It was. I need like a box truck just to transport my stuff.
Yeah. Right. Right off the bat, man. Thank you very much, Lester. Skeptic Tank Obsessions became a channel member. Welcome to channel membership, Lester. Stay tuned for the after show. I am doing an after show tonight for channel members. Also, this Saturday, the after show will be trivia night. So you could be a part of that. You could win a prize and move on to the finals, the trivia night finals on the 3 POA podcast. Just so channel members know.
What do you
let me
win?
know if you, huh?
What do you win?
This Saturday, I haven't decided yet, but the main prize, right? If you win the championship, it's a $100 Amazon gift card.
Nice.
Yeah, not too bad, huh?
Hundo for some knowledge. I like it.
You know, I could be like, oh yeah, you get this classified Trouble Bubble, but then it's like, what if you don't collect classified? I make it a gift card. You buy what you want, right? That's
True.
the best. That's the best. Like it's basically cash because Amazon has everything.
Yep. True.
So yeah.
With the best
thank you,
deals.
channel members. Look at this. We got Mr. Pie, Impossible Pie Productions, hoping Duarte shows his medieval shit. Nothing.
I do got a lot of medieval stuff.
You do?
I do. I do. Oh, well, but I'm not trying to show a lot of it off just yet because I kind of saved that for Legions Con since it's a little more medieval. You know, I showed off, I know at the last show I showed off the guillotine, the functions. So I'll just hint that there will be a lot more other functioning items medieval wise that'll be there. So that'll be cool.
Can you put a real blade in that thing and actually cut someone's head, you know, an action figure's head off?
So like I hinted towards a special attachment that comes with it, but just isn't listed that allows you to, you know, attach things to it, you know.
We need playability with our with our props, you know.
Right.
Just don't put your finger or anything else in there.
Yeah, let's not.
Smudge Customs is here. He says, "Let's go, Smudge." How's it going, man? Another creator, another dial maker, Smudge Customs from, by the way, also from Washington. So,
I know he's like neighbors with Frankie.
Yeah, my condolences, Smudge. I'm sorry that you have to live here. And then Lester says, "Payday enabled me to re-up." Well, thank you, Lester. I appreciate you, man. Mrs. LP is here. She says, "Duarte in the house." She's bought a few things from you for me.
She has. She has. Got a good one. You got a good wife there, man. You got to count your blessings.
I know she knows who to reach out to for, you know, she doesn't know what action figure to get me, right? But she watches all the shows. So she's like, okay, so Duarte makes these. And, you know, yeah.
Yep.
Larry Menchaca, he says he loves my t-shirt. Thank you. This is the teddy bear and the Noid. And I think it's on Chad's merch store. Chad is selling these, I think, on his merch store. I think.
That's funny as hell.
3 POA channel members get a discount on his merch store, unless it's expired. I don't think it has. Greg Harris says, I want the Mortal Kombat pit. You did make that Mortal Kombat pit. I was watching Art G's channel the other day, and that thing is massive. You know, and even though I saw it in person, I'm like, God damn, that thing is massive. And then he says, oh, yeah, real nails. I'm like, oh, yeah.
It's like 30 pounds of nails on that thing.
That's crazy.
It's for sale.
There you go. I mean, listen, it won't fit in my luggage. Okay.
Right.
Like,
right.
Like, I don't know how you would ship that to me. Like freight.
It would have to be palletized just because of the sheer weight. And I would probably, it's funny because I would probably build a custom box shaped in the same size, but then I would stuff the living piss out of it with peanuts just to keep the nails and everything from moving and coming. Yeah, it would be rough.
Peanuts.
Yeah.
We got Van Morrissey here. Thank you, Van Morrissey, for the super chat. He says, it was a pleasure meeting you guys at NinjaCon.
Yes, it was, man. It was great hanging out with you. Good
meeting you too at the bar. It's a lot of bar time, a lot of drinking.
Yeah. I see that.
True Star Screamer says chicks love an impressive dig site. You know what I'm saying?
Touche.
Mike Joseph
Nice.
is here. He says, I'm not going to say I'm going to dominate trivia, but I'll gladly beat Zakanen. All right.
Ooh.
I will send you the link, my friend. And then we got Spec Ops Labs. Holy hell. Thank you, Spec Ops Labs. He just gifted 5 3POA podcast memberships. Those went to Kaiju Kitty, Keys Collects, Jamie Bonson, Josh B, and Gerard O'Connor. Thank you. Spec Ops Labs. Very nice of you. Appreciate you. And then Roll Keeper sends a 23-month member chat. Sup, LP. I think he meant LP. Duarte, love my cherry trees.
Nice. Yep, he got his package in. The feudal set started shipping end of last month, and I got another batch shipping out this week because we got more materials to make more of the trees. So we're looking good.
We're going to take a look at that feudal set in a minute here. But thank you, Roll Keeper. The Titan says, warning, keep sharp objects away from LaserPants. You might put an eye out like this. You know? No. Okay.
Oof.
Let's see. Mrs. LP says, so you're saying you made the real version of the guillotine from Men in Tights? Yes, that's what it is.
Yes, I did. That movie's a classic.
It is, dude. Did Mel Brooks ever make a bad movie? I don't think he did.
Nah, not in my opinion.
Yeah, can't think of one. All right. Well, let's get into it. Now, you sent me something to mail. This was technically a Toytuber Expo exclusive or first reveal, but like any good company, you also have them on your website for those that can't make it. You sent me one, right? And I was supposed to make a video about it, but it didn't show up until after Toytuber Expo.
Yep, during, right?
Yeah, like it arrived the Saturday before, and I was already in Jersey, so instead of making
a video...
And
it's crazy because I shipped it 2 weeks prior. I'm like, even if it takes a week, he'll still have a week, bro. It's like, where did it just took a pit stop somewhere?
Yeah, I think in Kansas.
Probably.
In Montucky was the Canaan.
Yeah, I believe it.
Okay. So we got, I have it here. I figured I'd have you on. We'll do a whole show about it. Check out your website because you got a bunch of cool stuff. I have not put it together yet, but this thing is, I got to rearrange this. There we go. Look at that. Look at that.
Nice.
Now, what do you call this thing? This is called the Crash Kit.
Yep, it's the Crash Kit.
For the Trouble Bubble. Here we go. So I do have a Trouble Bubble here. Okay, this is the class. I bought this because you were sending me the kit.
I was.
Because I did not have a Trouble Bubble in my collection. So I'm an idiot. I need you to walk me through this. What do I do?
That's fine.
Do I take the gun off? The gun just goes off?
You want to pop that gun off. Yep. Okay. And then you want to pop the jetpack off the back.
Okay.
And now that the jetpack is popped off, you want to take the jetpack itself and you want to put it on the tail. Pop it right on the back of the tail.
Oh, right here.
Yep. Until you see it sit flush. You can squeeze it as hard as you need to. Perfect.
Looks like it's flush.
Yeah. And now you want to put it on the back of the actual Trouble Bubble itself. So super simple. You line up the holes in the back with the nubs and you kind of give it this wiggle from top to bottom until you get it to seat properly.
That is genius.
It should be tight enough. Yep. And you should.
No, I think it goes. There's still a gap. I think it goes on farther.
Yeah. So if you feel like it goes on farther, what you want to do, and you might want to pull me up on the screen so I can show everybody too.
Okay.
Don't worry about being rough with it. What you want to basically do is you want it to get all the way down, but I put that there so you could put your fingers here and use you kind of want to do this and squeeze it, push it this way. That'll help you, use your thumbs, push against the seat until you get it to sit nice and snug where it's flush.
All right.
Cool.
So I'm sticking my fingers in. 2 fingers.
Yep. The bottom looks, there you go.
A nice satisfying click just happened.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
You need those ASMR mics for that kind of stuff,
Right? That'd be great.
So bottom piece itself, you'll see the little fins at the bottom and they kind of just slide into the back of the bottom plate itself.
Right here.
And you should get a nice little audible click and feel a little click that goes in once you
Okay, now wait. Now it looks like this nub is in the way. The nub.
It's not. It's not.
I just don't want to break it.
Nope. You'll see. Kind of just wiggle it out the way.
Straight down, or I slide in from the back.
So it's kind of like forward down position, like at an angle. You basically put it seated. Yep.
Got it.
There you go. Yep.
Slid in nicely.
There you go.
It's a perfect fit.
So now before you put the fins on top or the rotors on top, one of the cool things is the actual fins on the side, those little red canards, those things actually slide out on the side fins of the main, yep. Those slide out. Yep.
Okay.
So it's like slide backwards from front to back.
Hold
you see
on.
the little key? You can literally just use your thumb and push it forward.
These things.
Yep. Mm-hmm. The whole wing comes off. No, backward from front to back. So if you're pushing, there you go.
Oh,
so that's the whole wing itself. Yep, that's the whole wing. You could take the whole wing off and you rock it without it, or you can pull that little red piece off and then replace it with the little black ones that are in there with the two nubs. And now you can use all the missiles from your G.I. Joe helicopters and planes.
Oh, cool. This one did. Oh, wait, this one has missiles right here. No, okay.
Yeah, those are your factory missiles. So if you have the G.I. Joe helicopter, the Dragonfly, or the Rattler, you can use those bigger missiles and effects and pop them into those two nubs on that. Yep, exactly. That's what the adapter's for. Yep.
I got you. Okay. For now.
And then if you you keep those, and then if you have the Vanguard missile attachment, the little missile pod on the top, those effects work on the little tubes on the main body itself.
Oh, right here.
Yes.
So the Vanguard missiles fit in here.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So you can have the firing a missile out with the fire.
Yeah. So essentially, you could. Yep. You could just do this.
Let me see. I'm gonna blow you up.
Blow me up. No, don't blow me up, bro. I'm trying to live.
Too late. I'm gonna blow you up.
There you go.
Sweet.
Yep.
That's cool. I like that. Okay. So
and then
I'm gonna
I'm
gonna slide this back in.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the missiles from the Dragonfly.
Okay.
Okay, so I got that. So now this thing must pop on the front here, but this is a light, right?
Oh yeah, you flick the switch, and it turns on the gauge cluster on the inside of the cockpit.
Oh my god, look at that, dude! Check that out.
Yep.
That is sweet. Okay, so you can tuck that in here.
You throw it in there, and you literally just press the grill up against it. A little pressure fit.
Perfect.
And then the rotors themselves, those are pressure fit as well. Obviously, they got a little flex to them, but you want to try to just push them in as straight as possible, and they'll seat and have maybe a few millimeters left like that are outward.
Like this.
Yep.
All right. Mm-hmm. Very good. See, I can do it. I can do it, Duarte.
So easy, and LP can do it.
Look at that. Bam. And then the last one. Bam. So I got this thing built now. So let me let's go back to here, and I'll remove this camera, and I'll do this.
Ooh.
Look at that. The crash kit for the Trouble Bubble from Duarte Studios. This is really cool, man.
Thank you, bro.
I love that the gauge cluster lights up, so you can still pop the bubble open, put your guy in, right? Put your what, Televiper?
Televiper, yep, believe so.
Got him over there. There it is, the crash kit. Thanks, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, bro. I'm glad you like it. Wait till you see the next evolution of the Trouble Bubble.
Oh my God, really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. So let's go back over to your website. I want to show some stuff because who was it that mentioned the trees? Was that was Roll Keeper?
It was Roll Keeper. Yep.
Yeah. So let's show everyone what he was talking about, if in case they haven't seen it. But here's your website, which we were talking before the show. Your website is incredibly clean.
Thank you.
It's set up really nice. And by the way, anyone watching this, you can go to Duarte's website right now, and there is a link in the chat from Scott, the producer. Get 10% off your order using code 3POA10. Now, also, the crash kit right now for the next 24 hours is $25 off.
Yep, show price.
And it also comes in the, what's this? The Python Patrol color scheme.
Yep.
Right? The Python
Kind of like
Patrol.
it. Yeah, I kind of like it.
Dude, I don't like that treble bubble, but when it's kitted out like this, it's really cool.
Right.
Like,
It's badass.
Yeah, like this is. I think I like this color scheme better.
Yeah, I
the
kind
kit
of
on it.
agree. Yeah, me too.
Very cool. So for the next 24 hours, it's down to 125 from 150. Now the 10% off using code 3POA10, 3POA10 does not apply to this because this is already $25 off.
Yep.
But it applies to everything else in stock on the website.
Absolutely.
Right. Now, Roll Keeper was talking about this Feudal Series set, which I know Ninja did a video on. And he made it look amazing. It already is amazing. I saw it in person at Toy Expo. Tell us a little bit about this.
Man, I mean, Ninja did a great job on it because we share the same type of love for the all things Asian, right? So I knew that this was like right up his alley, so to speak. So when I started kicking around the idea of doing just some sort of kits, right? Whether it be a Dio kit or broken stones or, craters, crash effects. And then it was more like, well, what about things that are specific to? And it was like, all right, well, feudal, kind of Asian, and that's my jam. So, let's start with that. And now with the drop of Storm Marina and Jada dropping all their stuff, and it was just a lot of things that would work with it. And, you got Valaverse with Senshi, and there's just a lot of different lines that this can go with universally. So this felt like the right direction to go versus the more niche stuff. So we went with the Asian thing, and trees have been, I guess, one of the staples that a lot of the people come to me for. So I knew that the cherry blossom was going to be a thing, but it couldn't be like the original one I did just because that thing took so many hours to make by hand. And yeah, it was rough. So something a little more still handmade, but a little quicker to produce. And then, the Torii gate itself, and typical to the engineering stuff that I like to do, I always like to add just a little bit extra. So with the Torii gate, making that fully adjustable, the bridge pretty much being universally sized as well, a light feature with the pagoda, and then, the Wing Chun dummy. I mean, that picture that Ninja did with Fei Long, it looked perfect with the moves, and it was beautiful. So yeah, this was the 100% the way to go, I felt. But like I've hinted before and mentioned, I am planning to do more series, not just for feudal continuation, but also series 1, Viking, series 1, Roman Empire, series 1, pirates, and so forth and so on.
Dude, good idea, man. Love it.
Thank you.
So is it DuarteStudios.com? Does that work? Does that redirect?
Yeah.
So it
or
is
the
Duarte
Dio, or
Studios.
the DioKing.com to keep it simple, all one word.
Gotcha.
Both will take you there. Yep. It's Duarte Studios.com. Yep.
Okay. Wait, Duarte Studios? I should have set this up before, That's okay.
Cool. That's all right. We're all learning as we go.
We are. Look at that. I got a ticker. Look how professional that is. 3POA10 on Duarte Studio, Duarte-Studios.com. What else did you have at the show? You had all kinds of cool stuff. Oh, the concrete Sentinels. I got a bunch of these from you. And these are excellent. With the battle damage, these work great for Action Force, classified, military stuff. They work for Marvel Legends, Punisher,
Oh,
but, yeah. Come in single, 4-pack large. So, okay, you got the single small. So that they're all the same width, but the large is tall and the small is short, right?
Right. Yep.
There you go. So you can build concrete walls. These are a lot of fun. Very versatile.
Yes, sir.
It's a lot of syllables for me.
That's definitely one of the items that I keep in stock all the time because of the versatility. I feel like all the stuff that is way more universally usable definitely sells more because you get more bang for your buck as a collector.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look at this. We got a super chat here from True Star Screamer. Thank you, sir. He says, the return of trivia showing off useless knowledge in. But we all know with Wednesday, it'd be LP and chill with the wife. That means I got to sack some up. Right here for True Star Screamer. And this is True Star Screamer. Thank you so much. That's all I can legally play of that song.
Wow,
George Michael's estate will come after me.
that sucks.
True Star Screamer, you're in then. You will do Michael Joseph. Whoever else wants to join us. And that'll be after the main show, of course. Impossible Pie says, is this injection mold or 3D printed?
Neither. I actually make them by hand with foam. It's all foam.
The concrete
and aluminum
sentinels
on
are,
top.
yeah.
Yep.
But you also, on other products, you do use 3D printing, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, I do a lot of mixed media for sure.
Yeah. You've got cool, like little props like this floor jack. This is cool. You build out a, mechanic shop. Of course, barrels. Barrels are always popular. You got barrels. Lots of options. That's all I'm saying. Lots of options. Let's see here. Let me get, thank you, Mr. Pie. Got so much custom saying double trouble bubble. Yes, sir. Well, I mean, I got one. And when you put all this on, this is good size.
It's pretty big.
Like how long, like I got a mat here. This is like 16 inches long.
You probably just about.
Yeah, 16 inches long. And the blades would make it, about a foot wide.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good size.
She said.
Yep. We got a Rogue Killer. You can use Bridge for Mando and Ahsoka episode. Oh, yeah, good point. You totally could.
Ooh,
from the Feudal series.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. We got Motu Guru. That would look great with articulated icons.
True.
I mean, if you use articulated icons, the dial would look slightly less good. You might want to get a more modern, better looking ninja action figure, which do exist.
That's true too.
I busted out some. I mean, I had a bin full of articulated icons. I was pulling them out the other day. I'm like, man, these did not age well.
No, they didn't.
Hands are falling off. Like it's
rough.
It's rough. But in 2017, we were all very excited for generic ninja action figures.
Were you now?
I was, yeah. It's fully turgid. Greg Harris says, I need to get the stuff for my ramen tank from Duarte.
Yeah, I got them tank accessories for sure.
Are the pre-orders also 10% off using code 3POA10?
It depends on which pre-order. It depends on the pre-order, but usually it is, unless I specify otherwise.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Wesley Hendricks says, is everything 1/6 scale? No, it's 1/12. And
I
you
can
also
make
have
it 1/6.
You do take commissions. You do have some 1/18 stuff, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this stuff is 1/12, so it fits with 6-inch figures, Wesley. Let's see here. All right, there's Duarte stuff. Dwarte-studios.com. Use code 3POA10 for 10% off your order. And also for the next 24 hours, the crash kit for your Trouble Bubble, the regular and the Python Patrol versions, $25 off. They're $125.
Yep.
For 24 hours, just for you guys. You just set that up right before we started, too, on your website. Thank you.
I did.
Okay, we got a super chat here from Eric Alfred Abel. Thank you, Eric. He says, Allie got the cherry blossom tree and the Bandai Samurai Darth Maul. Ooh, those would go good together. Those Bandai Samurai. Yeah, those Star Wars ones.
Those things are badass looking. I never got any, but I wanted. They're just expensive.
I had a bunch of them, but I sold them all off because I was like, I can't collect everything. This is, it was when I was purging stuff to buy 5 HasLab Sentinels.
I feel like that's what I'm doing now to get Joy Toy shit.
There you go. He says, but it's on her desk in a top secret skiff. No phones allowed. I'll never see it. Damn it.
Damn.
That's very cool, though.
It is.
Ken's Toy says, I attempted to sell some of my articulated icon ninjas. Attempted. Well, they killed their own line because they started selling them on their website for $5 a piece.
When
you have to put stuff on sale for that cheap, everything in your collection loses value.
Right.
Black Series collectors know this right now. Black Series is becoming worthless. Like, you'll be lucky to get $5 a figure for Black Series stuff. Most Black Series stuff. Just because of the... people just don't want it anymore. Let's see here. We got Alpha Red saying, is Duarte's beard getting thicker since the beginning of the stream? I think so. Just barely, slightly.
It's evolving.
Yeah. All right. Why don't we get into some toy news?
I like toy news.
You like toy news?
I
Look
do.
at this. Storm Arena.
Oh, man.
Killing it, dude. This looks so good. Storm Arena's doing
does.
Nash for their Storm Arena line, or the Street Fighter 3 Alpha. But he's looking fire. So it's just a tease right now. But a lot of talk, about Jada versus Storm Arena. Little peek ahead, okay, for my let me show you something segment. But I did get in the Storm Arena Ken.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Okay. Now, I got to play with this figure at Toy Expo. D Amazing had one. He was letting people play with it and pose it. And this is 100% like an import level quality figure for $30.
Yes.
It's insane. Me and Bobby are sitting there at the bar posing this thing around while people walk by looking at us like we were weirdos because we're middle-aged men playing with action figures at a bar while drinking. And Bobby's like, this really is a game changer. What they're doing for $30 is crazy. And I'm sorry, it puts Maximum Series to shame. And he doesn't just come with like he's not basic, right? I mean, you got this, right, Dwart?
Mm-hmm.
2 heads. Yep. He's got 6 hands. He's got an effect piece, right? The punch effect piece and a stand. He's got a friggin' stand.
Yep.
And it's not like a simple stand. It's like it's got some features to it. I like the way they did it, actually. Yeah. Anyway,
they're killing it for that price. You just can't compete. You
can't.
No.
And when I was at the Jada panel at San Diego Comic-Con. When they showed that they're going to be doing Street Fighter 3 Alpha, I'm like, oh no. Why would you do that? Do anything else.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't want to dunk on Jada because I like what they do. I like their stuff a lot,
Yeah, me too.
But yeah. This is just like you can't compete. And this Nash, it's so clean, man.
It is. Is that a fabric vest or is that like soft rubber? Do we know?
I don't know. This is the only thing they've shown so far. It's hard to tell.
That's good either way.
Either way. I mean, I would imagine it's probably the same soft rubber like Ken has for his gi.
Right.
Because if that was soft goods and they could do it for $30,
God damn,
that would be crazy.
That'd be like shitting on all the companies and Mezco. Like, hey, bro, your $100 cockroach needs a price drop.
Yeah, there ain't no price drops coming from Mezco, man.
No,
they're like everyone's prices are going up. I mean, except for Valaverse, but we don't want to place him too much.
Listen, $3 is $3.
It is,
or $2, whatever it is. Listen, it adds up quick.
Colossal Custom says the secret to making Black Series fun is making customs. Absolutely, and Colossal Customs makes some good Black Series customs. I still collect the Black Series. I just pick and choose. It's just that I would never count on getting my money out of it. Like if I had to sell it all for some reason, or whenever I do eventually sell it, it's going to be like Power of the Force 2. I'll be selling it below retail, which is like whatever. I got the ones I want now, and I enjoy them on the shelf. Is it off-putting that we're both wearing sunglasses?
I don't think so. Maybe it makes them feel uncomfortable. They can't see our eyes, It's fine.
Yeah. They don't want to see mine. You guys want to see how weird my eyes are? I'm still healing. I'm still swollen. Should I?
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Look. This eye is still swollen. So it looks like
buffering.
It looks like it's a little lower. But if I do this, you can't really tell. And this eyelid's still a little puffy. Yeah. Weird.
Yeah,
right?
Listen, it's fine.
Let's keep this on. Yeah. This is because I got beat up. I got beat up at Toy Expo. They punched me.
Yeah, it's what happens when you talk too much.
Yeah, Lord Brooklyn BK for Life says Action Joe Figs. We at Hasbro have very competitive pricing for our figures. Hasbro headquarters. Yes.
Sure.
I mean, here, let me.
Sure.
There we go. I don't
Yeah.
want to. We already talked about Deadpool on Saturday and that disaster, but it went up today. That maximum Deadpool went up today on Pulse. No, not today. It was a couple days ago. Anyway, it went up on Pulse at $57.99.
Jeez.
For a Marvel Legend, dude. A regular Marvel Legend with a couple extra accessories.
I can't, man. I can't. That would literally be the equivalent of going from drinking, beer to, being okay with just seltzer water at that point for the price. It doesn't.
Yeah.
The math don't math.
I mean, listen, I collect Marvel Legends, but they are the O'Douls of action figures.
Right.
I mean, you get them because they make a lot and you can complete teams sometimes.
Sometimes.
It takes a while for some teams. But $57.99 for a maximum Deadpool is insane. Now Drew G is saying they put it back to $49.99 on Pulse. How does Pulse mess that up? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
How does Pulse mess that up, man?
They were like, "Gotcha, bitch."
And if you ordered it for $57.99, do they like reimburse you $8? Or I guess they don't charge till they ship it, right? So I don't know how that works, but still.
No, they'll just give you store credit and force you to have to come back and spend more money if you want that money back.
Yeah. Robert Diaz says, I will be loyal to either Jada or Storm based on who is the first to give me a Sakura figure. I have the SHF Sakura. Is it Sakura or Sakura?
I think it's Sakura.
Sakura?
I believe so.
The SHF Sakura is a good figure. It is. I bet it's expensive, though, because it's old. It's been out for a while.
SHF is expensive, period.
True. But when I was buying them, they were showing up at Barnes & Noble, and no one was buying them at Barnes & Noble. I got the original SHF, like Ryu and Chun-Li, for like $20 each.
Holy shit.
From Barnes & Noble.
Well, you know what? Yeah. That makes sense because I was able to get. Do you remember when SHF dropped the WWF line? They made like 5 characters. It was like Stone Cold, Kane, Undertaker. I was able to get Triple H for like $15 at a Barnes and Nobles that was closing.
Yeah. No one wanted those 6-inch scale wrestlers, and they got really cheap.
Bro, that is the best Stone Cold ever made, bro. The look, the middle finger, the everything, bro. I love that figure.
With the spraying beer out of
Oh, dude, it's so good. So good.
Let's see here. Action Joe Fig says, you see, Hasbro, greedy scumbags, what can be done at the price point? Drop your prices and save your company. You see, Hasbro, what can be done at that price point, period. Drop your prices and save your company. I don't think they're going out of business.
I don't either.
I think they're trying to maybe pivot more away from toys. Like the CEO has said that, but I mean, whatever. Let's see here. We got Impossible Pie saying, will Storm Arena go as far as Jada? That's the $29.99 question. And that is why when I was forced to choose between them on Ninja Show, I went with Jada. Because Jada is completing the entire Street Fighter 2 video game. And I don't know if Storm's ever quick in 3 years, 3.5. I think they'll be complete. But has Storm ever completed anything? Correct me if I'm wrong. I was into their Mortal Kombat line. They never did Sonya.
Bro, they didn't do Sonya. They didn't do fucking white suit Kano. They did black and red Kano. They didn't do white Kano. They didn't do Jax. They didn't do Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage? How do you not do Johnny Cage?
Right. How do you not do Johnny Cage? And that's the easiest buck to do, literally. And you basically have it already. And you couldn't do that? It's fucking unreal, man. No Katana, no Melina. I think the only female we got was Shiva, right? I think that was literally the only female we got.
Didn't they do one?
No, Shiva. They showed off.
Wow.
I always get the two confused. They showed one of the sisters off.
The blue one, yeah.
Right, and that was when they showed off Nightwolf, I believe, and we did get Nightwolf. I think I do remember getting him.
I think, right at the end.
Right, Nightwolf, Kano, Shiva, and then the new Shao Kahn, and that was it. And I don't think we got anything else new. Now, I heard through the grapevine that it's WB that is like being really, really assholes with like fees and like the licensing and all that stuff. But I heard they're still in negotiation with them with Storm, which would be awesome. But before I could get excited about a Storm Arena MK line, like finish the fucking original one. How about that? You know?
Listen, I got so pissed off. They weren't putting out the characters that I really wanted, like Johnny Cage, like Jax.
And you got rid of them.
They put out Liu Kang, and they packaged them in with the giant dragon effect and charged like $180.
Yep,
and I was like,
I remember.
Screw you guys. I'm going home. And I sold it all. I was like, I'm out. I was like, I'll wait for someone else to make it. No, hopefully even if they don't complete a Mortal Kombat game, whichever one they choose to go with, hopefully Mortal Kombat 1 or 2. I would like them to do at least some characters in Storm Arena.
That would be good.
Storm Arena is the perfect way to make Mortal Kombat figures. You do them at $30, right? Just start putting them out. Just do it.
I think if I were Storm, the way that I would redeem myself would be get the license, show off, one or two at least, right? One or two characters that we didn't get that we should, like, Johnny Cage, Sonya Blade, right? Show those off, regular Storm, like, hey, they're coming. But then pull a Jada and show us like 5 or 6 of the main characters of Mortal Kombat 1 in Storm Arena already finished, and just letting us know, hey, these 3 are dropping in the next 6 months. The other 3 will be dropping in the following. And then when they start dropping, show us the rest. I think showing us like, hey, they're already here. They're already approved. It's just a matter of production would get people more excited and kind of forgiving on the Storm thing. And all right, no problem. But if you literally come in and you're like, Storm Arena, Sub-Zero, Scorpion. Sub-Zero is my personal favorite, but of course they're going to go with either one or the other. But if you just show us the one or the other, that's cool. But then what happens? Similar to the Storms and 1/6 line. I went ham on that whole line. I bought all 3 of them, and nothing else. No Raiden, no Sonya's, no nothing. It's just Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and Noob Saibot. That was it. I
had all the ninjas. The Storm.
I'm still missing some. I'm still missing some of the OG ones, like the first ones. The more expensive ones that I really don't want to spend that kind of money on. Yeah, I'm missing those.
But I mean, they put out. Sorry, I was reading the private chat. They put out Scorpion first in like 2016.
Yeah, I believe so.
They put out their last figure in early 2024, I think. Or 8 years? 8 years?
8 years. Bro, that's a lifetime.
Johnny, that's crazy. It's like Mafex. They were as slow as Mafex. We still don't have a complete X-Men team for Mafex. What was the first one they put out? I think Wolverine. It's been forever.
That's crazy.
Might have been Cyclops. I don't remember. Anywho, let's go back to the chat. We got Omega Weapon 13 says, only scary thing about Storm is, can we trust them on completing the roster? Well, exactly. Yeah. No, that's what we just talked about. I got to your chat a little bit late. Let's see here. B&B Toy says $49.99, but with shipping it's $58. So that's for the Deadpool. Impossible Pie says, why buy Maximum Deadpool when you can get the LPZZ Batman? That is on the way. Now, I don't know how this is going to work. There's a lot of talk about tariffs again and the ending of the de minimis exemption. So when that LPZZ shows up at my house, do I owe $80 for it?
Not in the U.S. That doesn't work that way here.
But the de minimis exception is ending, so we're gonna have to pay a fee for imports. I don't know.
Then I'm not seasoned on that specific.
Right.
I mean, I know for a fact that in Europe and like Brazil and other countries like that it does work that way, that they pay a certain percentage of whatever the value is. If it's above a certain value, you're paying a percentage on top of that to get the item. But that was never that way here. But unless that's changing, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's changing starting on the 29th. So in 2 days.
Now, curious to see.
This was all supposed to happen months ago. And then, of course, it gets delayed and postponed. It could be delayed again or just completely abandoned. Who knows? I don't know. Either way, it's stupid. And I don't like it, Duarte.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, but get the LPZZ Batman. I've only heard good things. I can't wait to get mine. Let's see here. We got B&B Toys. I've been playing with Mythic Legion skeletons and Action Force Pandora figures. The skeletons are good. Did you get the skeletons?
No, I did. I got one of, I think the first one that they dropped, the 4-pack was after. So the first original, like newer skeleton, I think I got 1 or 2 of those when they first dropped it a little year ago, but that was it.
Yeah. Greg Harris says, yeah, we need Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat in Jada or Storm Arena. That would be a dream come true.
Oh my God.
You know, like the dream is to have DC and Marvel in the same scale and to be similar, right? So if like Mattel did like a Marvel Legends type line for DC, that would be the dream come true. Like do the same scale. Yeah. Don't do 7-inch. Don't do like DC icons and do under 6-inch.
Right.
Just do the Marvel Legends scale. I don't care what McFarlane did for the last 5 years. No one wants that again. No one wants big ass, lanky, ganky figures with giant pins.
No.
We don't want that, but we do want Todd McFarlane doing more videos and live streams because he's hilarious. That's what we want. Do that, Todd.
True.
I want Todd's opinion on these loose collector figures from Rob Liefeld's Extreme Comics, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you see those loose collector figures? I could bring those up in a minute. Silly Pole Play says Jada would finish Scooby-Doo first before Storm completes anything. Yeah, totally. John Papa Sergio, what's up, man? Come on, you guys aren't excited for the McFarlane combat figures? No, they look so bad, dude. And you know it, John.
So bad. And I'm a Mortal Kombat diehard, and I'm trying here, and those pins are just unsightly.
They are ass.
Holy shit.
Total ass. Yeah. Ugh. Jada should go after Killer Instinct. That would be cool. I wonder if it would be a good seller because there has not been a Killer Instinct game in like 30 years or more.
Yeah, that's super niche.
Yeah. Cinder. Remember Cinder, the fire guy? That was my favorite.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
B&B Toy says in order for them to ship, they have to pay the tax on their end, I believe. That doesn't sound right, but maybe. I don't know anything. I'm not intelligent. Don't clip that. John Garrett says Pop Culture stopped shipping to the U.S. this week. A lot of stores did. A lot of Japanese stores, UK. Yeah, everyone's stopping shipping to the U.S., which makes me think something's going to change very soon, if not before the 29th.
78 said he's already paying a 10% additional fee on top of his stuff now.
Yeah, he says it's kicked in over here. I got to pay some fee to help expedite customs clearance. FedEx and DHL adds this about 10% on the shipping fee. Jeez. Damn. That's crazy, man. Don't like that at all. Robert Diaz says, do Todd's Mortal Kombat figures look worse than the Princess Bride Andre figure? LOL. That one is really bad too. That one looked
They're related.
Yeah. Oh man.
They're related.
I thought, oh man, my wife's favorite movie is Princess Bride.
Uh-huh.
And when I saw that there was going to be figures, I'm like, that might actually get her into figures. Like, I'll buy her a Princess Bride collection, you know? And then I saw them, I'm like, no one's going to want these. No one's going to want these ugly ass things. And no one did. And they all went to Ollie's and Ross, and still no one wanted them. They're trash.
Rough.
Trash. McFarlane only makes... That's not true. He does make some good DC stuff. Some of the figures are really good, like the Superman. I think the Superman is really good. It's not perfect, right? But it's a really good Superman. Really good, like 1980s era Superman. Mm-hmm. But most of his figures, proportions are weird, lanky, janky, giant pins. And they're this weird 7 to 8 inch scale. They're like bigger than 7. They're bigger than
they're NECA. 110 scale.
They're huge. A lot of them are bigger than NECA, but also within his own line, the scale is all over the place. You know, you'll have a Batgirl that's taller than, you know, or as tall as Batman. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no consistency.
Yeah, but he does do Spawn figures very well. Like all his Spawn stuff looks
I
awesome.
would hope so.
Right?
I would hope so. Even though that Kickstarter debacle really pissed me the hell off with that stiff ass torso that you
Oh
couldn't
man,
pose.
all like bent.
Sheesh.
Yeah. He really should license Spawn out to someone else, but he'll never do that.
Please.
License it out to Jada.
Ooh, bro. They gave me a Storm Marina type Spawn, man. Fuck.
It's game over. Let's see here. Yeah, I read that. Okay. Some other news this week. Now this I do like, but I think collectors are mostly split. The SHF Gamerverse Spider-Man, obviously Marvel versus Capcom Spider-Man. I get it. I know you're not a huge Spider-Man fan, but this is the most accurate version of the MVC Spider-Man ever to be made in action figure form. I mean,
you took the words out of my mouth as far as like I'm not a Spider-Man fan at all or the biggest Spider-Man fan at all. But with that said, when I saw this, especially that stance of him just standing there, like this with his chest out and shit, like and obviously having dealt with the SHF stuff and just dude, like the pose of I'm looking at this knee, the way it's bending and the ankle and just this would make me actually consider buying this Spider-Man figure, especially if like I knew that the rest of whatever line that they were doing this with was going to come out to where I'm basically at the beginning of the collection and not playing catch up. This might actually push me to get it just to say, yeah, I got the Spider-Man or the quintessential Spider-Man, so to speak.
This is the second the second character from their Gamerverse. So the first one is Cyclops, still not out.
Right.
But it's coming. So they're doing Cyclops from this game. This is the second one, Spider-Man, which is smart. Spider-Man sells. Like this is gonna
right.
This is gonna be huge for them. And
I like the proportions too, man. Just like because I played the game, I do like even just looking at the calf muscle and just the slightly over proportion with the smaller ankles, but like everything just works. It really and the posability is phenomenal on this thing.
I mean, if he can actually get into this pose,
right,
without the need of a stand, like, this is probably being propped up with something. Because I mean, look how far back his feet are. How far his torso is.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's wild.
Drop something up there. But yeah, it's wild, dude. Like this looks so good. And the color, by the way, the color choices. This bright red, this bright blue, best colors ever for Spider-Man. This just looks so good. Now, the one point of contention, this giant, I think this is like a pull-out, of like part of the box. You just unfold it. I think this is just printed on cardboard, so it's like whatever. But you get the effect piece. But the one point of contention is this crotch. I see a lot of people don't like the crotch because they got floating caps in the thighs, kind of like butterfly joints, but they're just floating there to cover up. They need to move away from that. You don't have to do this. Like
you don't. It's overkill. Yeah,
it's
overkill. I mean, listen though, I'm not gonna lie. I think it was Amazing Yamaguchi, if I'm not mistaken. I get them confused, but I have a figure. I don't remember where I put it. But the thing has like articulating butt cheeks, literally. Like you could sit there and shift them up and down, and like and this is coming from somebody that likes to over-engineer things. I recognize that, but that's just over-engineered. So I agree. If you can, like, less is definitely more in these things, and if you can get away with less cuts and still be able to get those poses that you want, I would definitely go that route versus doing the mold. And now, with that said, it doesn't bother me, maybe because it's all blended with that blue, right? And then the red starts above it. But if it was one of those things that had the pattern or whatever, like it would definitely piss me off because all of those, like you'd be sitting there, my OCD trying to turn these things to make sure it matches. And yeah, that would piss me off.
Yeah. I will say, as soon as you pose them up, you don't really see it. Like you see it there.
Right.
But like that, like it disappears.
Yeah.
So it like, are you really going to put this on your shelf like vanilla posed? Maybe you are.
Maybe.
Okay. I mean, there's weird people out there that do weird things. I'm not one to judge. But I think it's great. I'm looking forward to what SHF has in store. And I'm not an SHF guy at all.
All right.
I mean, that's not true. I do have their MCU Iron Man stuff. I have like the Hall of Armor, from Iron Man 3 and all the suits. And I have the Hulk. And I have 2 remaining Street Fighter figures. I kept Sakura and Vega, because that Vega is fire. But that's what
Vega
I have from
is
SHF.
nice.
Yeah. But apparently, John Garrett sent a member chat, and it did not populate in StreamYard, so I can't bring it up on the screen. But thanks to producer Scott, I have it here, and I'll read it out loud. John Garrett, thank you for being a channel member for 1 whole year. One member for 16 months. He says, "Here's hoping the de minimis tariff exemption gets renewed. I've got items on pre-order overseas, and they won't ship them at the moment." Yeah.
Oh,
So there you go. That sucks.
that sucks.
Now my LPZZ Batman's already on the way, but I mean I have a lot of pre-orders, from overseas, so I could be screwed. I say for the time being, like go through 5K or Big Bad, which Big Bad's going to cost you more, but
Oh yeah, that big bad tax.
yeah. But thank you, John Garrett, for being a member for 16 months. I'm sorry I can't bring that up on the screen. That is a StreamYard error, and they don't care. Let's see here. We got Robert Diaz. I read that. Impossible Pie Production says the crotch isn't appealing, but the rest looks good. Agreed. Yo, Joe Jerk is here. He says this Spidey looks good. Not my cup of tea. There you go.
It's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Spider-Man mark, so when I see something like this and it looks like I think the retail on this is $67, which we know to get it over here we got to pay a little more for shipping. So this will probably cost you around $80, I would think.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Cyclops ended up around $80 or $90. So they're not cheap figures at all. But if you tell me Maximum Spider-Man looks better than this, I gotta question you a little bit.
There's no way. There's no way.
Right. I get the whole crotch thing. I do. I get the whole crotch thing. I get that Marvel Legends is very...
All crotches aside.
Right. I get that Marvel Legends, and I have over 1,000 Marvel Legends in my collection. Okay. But I get that they're more robust, right? They're more hardy. They're more sturdy than an import like this. But you can't look me in the eye and tell me that Maximum Spider-Man looks better than this. This MVC, like Mark Bagley style Spider-Man. I don't know. That's just me.
No.
That's just me. Thank you, Mr. Jerk. The Titan says Duarte Ultimate Web Throw in our future. Oh. Huh?
Yep.
How about more Marvel versus Capcom dioramas?
Yep.
Very cool.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. We got Aiden Skate saying articulated butt cheeks. Diddy has entered the chat. Yes. SHF loves the articulated butt cheeks. They're good.
I do.
All right. So there's that SHF Spider-Man. What else do we got here? You got anything, Duarte? Got anything you want to talk about? Is there anybody you want to call out?
Oh, yeah, I want to start some online beefs.
There we go.
No, honestly, nobody I've met's worth that time to even mention in a call out, even if I did have any problems, to be honest. But nah, man, I'm just depressed. The show's over. Now you gotta wait till the next show when we see everybody. When's that, like November, right? I mean, there's Toy Con at the end of, I can't even say this month because it's not September yet. So, but there's Toy Con at the end of September. Then October, I'm on vacation from shows because there's nothing going on for me, at least. And then November, we got Legion's Con, which is pretty much, I think, going to be the going out with the bang for the year. I don't think I have shows after that.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that.
Joe Jerk wants to beef with you.
Does he?
Up. Yeah, I think he wants a beef. There you go. Duarte, let's beef. Okay. A couple more things. Now, this was a minute ago, but I have not had a chance to talk about these yet on a show, so I wanted to. And classic Mafex style, which this really seems like too late. Okay, like the entire universe is done with the DCEU. Okay, this is one of the last
Yeah.
movies, and this movie was, dude, I made it maybe 15 minutes into this movie before I lost interest and turned it off. The Black Adam, which they should have called it The Rock. The Rock in black tights.
The Black Rock.
Yeah. But now he's coming with the throne from Mafex. I don't know, guys.
What's the price on this?
A lot, probably. Let me look at Toy Arc here. If they said Big Bad has it. Let's go to we'll go with the Big Bad price, $160. Oh my god.
Yo, miss me with that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Nope.
No, thanks.
I'm good.
But I will say the head sculpts
Are
You think they're eh?
I think the last one on the right with the little angry eyes, I think that's cool. I think the middle one makes him look like a middle-aged pedophile, and the one on the left just looks like he's confused, and it almost looks like he doesn't even have eyebrows. So
I don't think that looks anything like Kent Pool collects, okay?
Touche.
That looks like The Rock is missing a chromosome, says Robert Diaz.
Yeah,
I mean, for
that's
$160,
accurate.
for $160, it better be dead on.
They better be dead on, and that shit is not dead on.
I used to be the biggest Mafex show. I still like my Mafex figures. I'm still buying some of them, but their prices are going nuts.
There's no way you could justify spending $160 on this one and complain about $170 or $180 Liu Kang.
Right, exactly. If you really want this thing, I will tell you, like, give it a year after it comes out. Give it a year.
Yep.
It'll probably be half price on HLJ.
Yep.
Yeah. So
nobody wants The Rock, bro. Nobody.
No. His career, I feel like it's starting to fall off, kind of like Will Smith.
Yeah.
You know, like Will Smith slapped Chris Rock in the face, and he's been a joke ever since. And then you got The Rock doing the whole thing where he tried to take over the DCEU, and
so bad.
That didn't work out.
That throne looks nice, though. I'm not gonna lie. The throne's pretty cool. Simplistic, but it's nice.
Just how about you make me one?
I will. I'm gonna make a lot of nice thrones.
You know what? I need a throne for Dr. Doom. Take a look at that Diamond Select one they did. Take a look at that. I bet you could knock it out of the park with that. Alex Sanchez is here, and I don't like him at all because he's a Rob Liefeld fan. I'm just kidding. He says, really looking forward to your Rangers Command Center diode, Duarte. Ryan, when is your T800i implant supposed to heal up? Doctor said in like a month I'll be looking normal and less like sloth. So, yeah. Okay, nice. Anyway. Throne. Okay, now they're dipping their feet into, of course, they got to do the Deadpool movie because Deadpool's hot. Everyone likes Deadpool. I will say, I think Marvel Legends did the Hugh Jackman head sculpt better. I really do. This looks kind of weird.
It does.
I will say also, when Marvel Legends, when they do a real head sculpt, they can knock it out of the park, man. Like the Hugh Jackmans they've done, especially on this body, on the Marvel Legends version of this figure, was really good. Better than this. Not that this is horrible. This still looks like Hugh Jackman.
It does. But it's something about those, like, I feel like he skipped leg day or something about his legs just look off to me.
Yeah, I think his crotch is too wide.
Yeah, they might have gave him a little excessive bulge there.
Right. But Mafex does skew towards the slender side on everything.
Yeah.
On everything.
Well, imports, so that makes sense.
Yeah. So they included the screaming head to me is bad. I don't like that at all. That doesn't look like him. What do you think?
No, that's rough. I think what sells it is, facial hair and then the hairstyle itself, because once you remove that out of the equation, it starts to look a little like imposter-esque.
Yeah. And then, of course, you can't do Wolverine without his buddy. Actually, wait, is there that head sculpt? Yeah, no, I don't like that one either. But you can't see that one's good. This one
That one is good. That one's actually really good.
the neutral
that
face
one-
is the best. I will say that the Marvel Legends face is still better than this.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and then they're gonna do Deadpool, and this looks great. Like, even at 120, I did pre-order this one. I'm such a Deadpool mark, but I won't do the $50 maximum Deadpool. I can't do that. I can't give him $50 for a regular Marvel Legend with extra hands. I can't do it. But I can give Mofex 120.
Doesn't it come with like a little extra character too?
Comes with dupe. I have dupe. I have the first dupe.
Mm.
I don't really feel like I need a upgrade to that one. You know what I mean? Unless Robert Diaz wants to sell me one. He said he would. Because he bought 3 Deadpools. He said he'd sell me a dupe.
There you go. Hold him to the fire.
Yeah. But yeah, Alex bought your Ranger Command Center.
I'm excited for him. Those
He's
things
drawn.
have been, I got printers nonstop making, like, I feel like I'll be printing for the rest of eternity to fill those orders.
Alex has drawn Power Rangers comics for IDW, the Godzilla ones specifically.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. I think I've seen those actually. Didn't you show them off on one of your shows before here?
Yeah, totally. I always show
Yeah,
off
so then I
Alex's
must
stuff.
have seen it there. Yep.
Even though he's a Rob Liefeld fan, I still will show his artwork. Yeah.
All right.
I like that they include Wolverine's claws, but man, they look really short on him.
Yeah, CEO, it's the legs, man. They got like female legs, dude. Or it's just their crotch, like they got the wrong size jock strap or something. It's that shit is bothering me so much.
Yeah.
More than Spider-Man's, I'll tell you that.
Real quick, John Papa Sergio says The Rock was born to play the Savage Dragon. Too bad they missed the boat with that. I bet Eric Larson is a pain in the ass to work with. You know? And does anyone really want a Savage Dragon movie? Maybe. I guess so.
Maybe.
Not the newer Savage Dragon, because it's a porno comic now. Or it was for a while. I'm serious. Eric Larson was just drawing porn. It's Chad. Oh, I gotta play his little jingle here. Thank you, Chad, for being a member for 23 months. He says, if it isn't my 2 hetero life mates, hashtag do better. Absolutely, Chad. And of course, I am wearing the Teddy Bear and the Doing t-shirt today. Chad, is this available on your website, on your merch store? I can't remember if you put it up there or not. Anyway, let us know. Take that down. Okay. We got Robert Diaz saying, LP, I found 2 Diamond Select Dr. Doom chairs in clearance bins for $5 each. What?
Wow.
That figure goes for a lot. That throne goes for a lot. Damn. Lucky you, man. You don't need 2, do you? $5 plus shipping? It's a deal. Okay.
Deal.
Okay, so legs aside, though, Mofex Deadpool. Do you have any Mofex in your collection?
I do. Trying to think, who the hell do I have?
Definitely not Spider-Man.
No, definitely not Spider-Man. No, that was SHF. I was gonna say Mofex made a Bruce Lee, right? But no, that was SHF.
Sweet.
I don't remember who I have, honestly, from Mofex. It might be 1 or 2 figures. I don't have that many. I've played with a lot of them, and I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
But I think I own like 1 or 2.
Robert says he'll ship me a dupe for some trade. I'm down. Just let me know what you want.
There you go.
Love that he comes with the golden Desert Eagles. That's cool. The Deagles.
The Deagles.
Mike Joseph says, considering the price point, is this Deadpool really any better than the Marvel Legends figure from the movie? I mean, that's up for you to decide. But yeah, the detailing, the accuracy, the accessories, all that's better. You're not going to have the gummy legs and the gummy guns and the gummy everything. So, but is it worth it? That's up to you. And this comes with a lot. I like that he comes with the adamantium bones. It's a lot more money, though.
Oh yeah. They articulate too, it seems.
Yeah. Oh, this will definitely articulate better than the Marvel Legends. Even though, I mean, listen, the Marvel Legends one, it can pose, man. It can pose. And it comes with dog pool. That's worth $100 right there. You gotta have dog pool. Luckily, I thought they didn't paint
funny.
They should have painted the butthole. That's not accurate. There's the accessories. There they are together. I only ordered the Deadpool, not the Wolverine. Maybe I want sleeveless Wolverine with the cowl. Like, I don't need long sleeve cowlless Wolverine. Like, if they do sleeveless with, and they will.
Right.
They're gonna do it. So I'm like,
they have to.
As long as it's not $150.
It will be.
You're probably right. Let's see here. We got Woody222 to Figure Addict. What's up, Woody? Good to see you. He was also at Toytuber Expo.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. Is this the mid-transformation of Deadpool when he was trying to grow back his grown man legs? That would be funny if they did that one.
That would be.
Include baby legs with... Did he had a baby hand at one point? That would be really funny. How come no one's done that? Duarte.
There's
an
a good
opening
idea.
in the market for you.
I know. Grab my strong hand.
Right. Chad said no, but it can be. There you go. It's a good shirt. Would you wear this shirt? It's okay to say no, but don't say no.
Of course I'd wear the shirt.
All right. That's right. Big old teddy bear on it. All right. Well, with that being said, I don't think I wanted to talk about anything else. So why don't we get over to, Duarte. No, let's do this right. I don't know if you've ever seen the Wednesday show. Do you watch the Wednesday show? Are you familiar with it at all?
Sometimes.
You familiar
Depends on the guest.
You familiar with the little segment I like to do on the Wednesday show, Dwarte Studios, aka King Duarte, the Dio King?
I am. Trying to show me something?
Let me show you something! Let me show you something! Let me show you something! Let me show you something!
All right, well, you're up first. What did you add to your collection this week, Duarte?
Oh, let's see. What came in? Actually, let me pull that up from over there. I just organized a little bit too. Listen.
It's okay.
It is. It's right here.
This is Wednesday. We're laid back. We're chilling. We're having fun. Talking to the chat.
Yeah. Yeah. I got two polar opposite stuff. So I got these bad boys. I got my Death Company intercessors for my Blood Angels from Joy Toy.
Oh my God, those look so good. I'm so glad I don't collect them.
Oh man, I know. I used to say that too, and then the bug it hit me, right? And then I didn't pick this guy up, and I was like, I'm not gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm not gonna get him. My father's a bigger fan than I am. It was really just for him, but then I ended up not the Joy Toy, what I'm about to show you now. But then I ended up getting this for a stupid good deal. So
the Mezco Popeye.
No, this bad boy.
Yeah, that is one that I have passed on many times. I'm just not a Popeye guy.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Popeye. I get the comic. I mean, I understand the cartoon, all that stuff. I watched it a little bit with my father, but it's more his jam. So I'm most likely going to turn it into one of them gifts where I'll make a little scene, right? And I'll get Bluto and Popeye, put them in there and give it to him. And he'll probably never, ever pose them ever again, but whatever.
Popeye was the cartoon where when I was a kid, if I woke up really early, at 5 a.m., I go out and try to turn on cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
Popeye was the one on at 5 a.m. The good cartoons didn't start till 7.
Right.
So I would sit through Popeye and some other crap. And I'm probably pissing people off that love Popeye, but just wasn't, I don't know. I would sit through it until the good ones came on with the giant bowl.
Very true.
Store brand cereal.
Yep. Very true.
Right on. So your dad, he's a train guy, right?
Yeah. That was kind of. Mm-hmm.
Right on. That's kind of how you found your way into dio making and collecting, and yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, because he just liked the trains and the concept of trains and the whole concept of being able to control your own little train, but he was not anywhere like the idea of a house to him was like a Kleenex box with, some doors and some windows drawn on it and shit. He knew nothing about the detail. He was like, "You want this to look pretty, you make it look pretty. I just want it to work."
Yeah. Scott says Popeye and Three Stooges were on starting around 4:30 a.m. Yes, I remember the Three Stooges too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. So am I up?
You're up.
I got something kind of weird. This was
weird.
This was an Instagram ad. Now I got two things. Only one showed up, and I ordered this like a month ago. But check this out. It's going to go in my city. It's a 7-Eleven sign. And
That's
it lights
cool.
up just by touching it. Now on camera, this looks super bright. I can still read 7-Eleven on it just fine in person.
Okay.
So there's different settings. Yeah. That's off. That's a low setting, which is very, very low.
Mm-hmm.
The camera's making it look super bright. It's not that bright.
Right.
But yeah, I got that. And it's got a magnet on it. So I could like glue the magnet it comes with a metal piece. So I could glue
So it's
this
like a
to,
refrigerator magnet type of thing?
Yes. But it came with this, so I could glue this little strip of metal like to a building.
Mm-hmm.
Pop that on there,
That's
and then
cool.
I have a 7-Eleven sign.
That's cool.
And it plugs in via USB.
Nice.
Which is nice. That's that's a good way to do it. So I got that. That's a little weird thing. They also had a cooler, an ice cream cooler, which has not shown up yet. I'm waiting for that. Mad Hatter did a review of the 7-Eleven cooler.
Oh, okay.
I'm hoping I didn't get scammed. People think that don't watch this show or that have watched it once, they think all we do is crap on toy companies. Not always true. Sometimes.
I don't believe it.
But I'm going to praise a toy company right now, the Frazetta girls, because as many of you may have seen, my Tigra just broke at the hip and it didn't fall off the shelf. It just fell over on the shelf and the hip broke. Just clean, sheared. I've had this Tigra for over a year. Okay. I bought it from Executive Replicas, not from Frazetta Girls, but people told me, hit them up. So I did. I went to their website and I did the live chat feature and I talked to someone there. And a week later, I have a brand new Frazetta Tigra figure from Fire.
Wow. That's some pretty good customer service, I'd say.
That is excellent customer service. You talk about above and beyond. Like I couldn't prove that I bought this from them. I was like, no, actually, I think I bought it from Executive Replicas. And they were just like, that's cool. We pulled up your account. We're going to send you a new one. Thank you. I was like, do you want the old one back? Send me a label. They're like, no, keep it for parts, whatever. And this came complete in the box with another, the Jaguar.
Oh, wow.
Everything. So I have extra part. Yeah. So there you go. Shout out to Frazetta Girls for having excellent customer service. I appreciate that. Thank you. I already showed this, but of course I got the Storm Arena. Cannot wait to get Ryu. I even went and I ordered Baki. I don't know what that's from. I've never seen or played Baki or whatever that's from, but I got them just because these are so good and they're $30 and they're a lot of fun to pose. So Storm Arena Ken, highly recommend you pick this up. Might be in stock on Big Bad right now for $30. Hopefully Ryu ships soon. And then Sagat is up for pre-order.
Yep.
So it almost seems like I'm a paid shill for Big Bad, but I'm not. They rejected me. I emailed them, said, "Hey, want to run an ad?" They were like, "No."
Wow.
You have to have 20,000 subs to do that. I was like, fine.
20,000 subs, huh?
20,000. I also finally I opened up my Fantastic Four She-Hulk, which is very nice. It's the same body as before, which is to be expected and is totally okay. But I love the Fantastic Four, the 1980s Fantastic Four She-Hulk. She joined the Fantastic Four because the Thing stayed on Battleworld to contemplate life, and so when when Mr. Fantastic and Johnny Storm came back to Earth, she took the Thing's place for right there, Fantastic Four.
It's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm. And then from another creator, another artiste, I've talked about him many times on this channel. Prime to the first. I got in a couple more arcade cabinets. So I'm up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I have 6 arcade cabinets and the Pokemon vending machine. I need to get one of his soda machines now. But I got the Simpsons and Street Fighter right here. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I need to oh, by the way, these, if I didn't show you before, they do slide open. You put your light in there, the screen lights up. It's really nice. I need to get one of his soda machines. He makes really nice soda machines. Coke, Pepsi, Surge. He has a Surge. 1990 Surge soda machine.
I love Surge was the shit.
Yeah. I talked to Prime.
An arcade?
Huh?
You building an arcade?
Yes. So in
Nice.
one of my buildings over in my city, I'm going to have an arcade in one of them.
Oh, okay.
So,
That's
yeah.
dope.
Yeah. I want to get like a change machine. Put a soda machine in
ATM.
there. Yeah. Oh, there's Prime. Yeah, man. You shipped with UPS and they got here fast. Thank you. Speaking of Prime, I talked to him today and it looks like he'll be on the show next Wednesday and he'll be running
Nice.
I think he said he's running a sale on his website that we'll plug that. But
Nice.
also in my pile of loot, I kind of had to go back and get some of these because I'm trying to complete the Studio Series 86 Transformers now, right? Because I'm a psycho.
I'm glad I don't collect
Transformers, yeah. So I got Springer. Springer's cool, man. Such a good look. This one looks great. Also in the pile of loot, got Vega. Haven't opened him yet, but we'll see if he's as good or better than the SHF version, which I absolutely love. Got the Jada.
I'm not a fan. Honestly,
one?
I got them right here too. Yeah.
You don't like this?
Maybe it's mine, but the eyes on mine make him look like he's kind of cockeyed, and I'm really not a fan of the color on the tattoo. Honestly, it looks very fake and sticker-esque.
Like a little purplish?
Very like a lavender.
A lavender? A lavender?
Yeah, Lavender Holyfield.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just from looking at it in the package, I think it looks pretty good. But I mean, it's a $25 figure, not a.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, overall itself the masked version is cool. I prefer that, but the unmasked just makes him look very, very feminine. Honestly.
Really? I don't see.
Yeah.
Let's see. I mean,
maybe
it's the ponytail. He looks a little Bruce Jenner. I mean, Caitlyn.
Yeah, he does actually. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
I got the Ultra Magnus re-release.
Oh,
Also,
nice.
Now I have a lot of the Studio series. There's very few I don't have. Like I'm missing. Well, I don't even want to get Hot Rod or Rodimus Prime. I think they did Rodimus Prime and Hot Rod. I don't care. Like I'm not going to go back and pay aftermarket prices for either one of those. But yeah, got Ultra Magnus. And then I got. Can you tell I got a pile of loot?
Hey, listen, that's all. That's a good day. That's early Christmas.
Completing the Devastator. So all I need now is Mixmaster.
Ooh.
Then I'll have a complete Devastator. I haven't opened any of these yet. Like none of
What are you waiting for the last one?
I don't just mean Devastator. I mean Studio Series. I haven't opened any of them.
Oh, are you
None
going
of them.
to?
Eventually, yeah. I gotta finish the city, and then I have a shelf for them. Not in the city, but beneath the city on a shelf. I have a spot for Transformers. That's how I'm gonna do it. What?
Jeez.
What? It's not weird, Duarte.
I didn't say it was weird. I wish I had as much space as you did.
Yeah, well, if I lived in Jersey, I wouldn't have as much space as I do because Jersey is friggin' expensive.
I
Not
can't
that
argue
Seattle
there.
isn't. Seattle is expensive, but I think Jersey has us beat by a bit.
Yeah,
You know?
not proud of that stat. That stat for sure.
The Titan says might need that filler kit for the Studio Series Devastator. I have that on pre-order, my friend. Yes, thank you very much. The DX, whatever. They always start with DX. Chowler says you're on a 1/12 scale arcade. That is one hell of a dream to achieve. Yeah, dude. Prime makes good arcades. It's like it's hard not to get them. I'm kind of just choosing like the games that I like to play at the arcade back in the day. So I got Simpsons, I got Street Fighter, I got Rampage over there that I already had.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, I got the 4-player X-Men. Anyway, okay. Back to the chat. Let's see here. Stitch Gurr says, Duarte, I just copped a crash unit. I'm the dude with the Oklahoma address. Thanks for your great work.
Awesome. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. And John Garrett says, LP, did you see the Marvel Unlimited Plus membership kit? Marvel Legends Spider-Woman. I did. I get those because I have the Marvel Unlimited Plus membership. I don't. The last couple years was cool because we got a kid, Nova, and we got the Spider Knight, which is like Moon Knight mixed with Spider-Man, which was it looked cool. The Marvel Legends Spider-Woman in a symbiote suit was like, okay. I mean, I'm getting it because I read the comics, but
right.
Whatever. I'll put it on the spider shelf. It wasn't too exciting. Candyman 5000 wants to know, does my city have a name yet? No, but maybe I should have like a contest, like name my city. And then the winner will get a signed picture of me wearing a slingshot.
Nah, you have to have the clip of Willy Wonka where the winner gets nothing. You get nothing.
You lose.
You lose. Good day, sir.
You know, that's the only part of that movie I've seen.
Really?
My kid has seen it a few times. He likes it. And I came in towards the end and it was that scene when they go in the elevator and he's like screaming at him. Yeah.
Bro, come on. You're killing me with all these movies you haven't seen. What, were you born yesterday?
I don't know, man. I was very laser focused as a kid and I liked what I liked and I didn't deviate too much, you know?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Is it actually good? Is the Willy Wonka movie actually good? Or Willy Wonka? What's it called? Charlie?
It genuinely is. It's a good movie. Like, for me, I define a good movie as a movie that I could watch more than once.
Because people, you know, the whole Ghostbusters thing, right? I haven't seen it. And everyone's like a lot of people say, you might not like it, but we like it because it's nostalgic.
I get that. I mean, it's cool for me. I watched it, you know, and I was okay with not watching it again, honestly. But like, that's just me personally.
Okay.
It's not really my cup of tea. But I could understand where they would come from feeling that way.
All right. Well, guys, this Saturday, why don't you plug what you got coming up, Duarte? Anything?
Just ToyCon New Jersey at the end of the month at the Lackawanna train station, I believe it is, in New Jersey. And looking forward to that. I know Ninja will be there. I know Bobby will be there. Valaverse and a few other companies will be there too. And just keep a lookout on my IG because we're going to be posting some really cool shit this weekend. And I'm excited to show it off.
Nice. Let's see here. Let me full screen this. Here we go. This Saturday, 3 POA, episode 108, with myself, Dave from Displaying Model Behavior, and the Jersey Maniac. We're going over the top 10 most needed Marvel Legends figures, according to us. And we're also going to throw in our top 5 personal most wanted for the line. So that's this Saturday, 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern time. That's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, even though Jersey Maniac, he comes across as this very angry man.
How did he make it on that list? What did he do?
Maniac?
Whose pinky ring did he kiss to get on that live with Dave?
Maniac is a passionate Marvel Legends fan like myself.
No. I don't think that's accurate. I think Jersey Maniac is a diehard Mephisto fan. That I think.
Yes. Yeah. He is.
By his own words and admission, actually.
Yeah. But yeah, we're going to be talking about Marvel Legends this weekend.
Nice.
Dave. By the way, first time Dave will be on the channel, so I'm looking forward to that. Of course, got to meet him at Toytuber Expo. Super awesome guy.
Both of them,
Maniac
right?
says, "Shut up, Duarte.
Make me.
Shut your filthy whore's mouth." That's what he said. That's what he said.
Oof.
Yeah, he just DM'd
So
me
dirty. I got it.
Tyler says we need a classic Mandarin. Do we? I don't know. I don't know if he's going to make our list. Of course he will. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. Channel members, stay tuned for the after show. Not sure what I'm going to be doing on the after show yet, but I'll send Duarte the link. And if you want to hang out, come in. And if you don't, that's fine. You know, it's up to you.
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
I get it.
Okay, Duarte, since you're the guest, sign us out.
All right, everybody. Be well. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Keep your panties dry and your dreams wet. Hugs, not drugs.
Yo, this one's for LaserPants, the king of the stream. Ripping mics on 3POA, living the dream. In the face of hate, he's raw, gritty, and real. Let's bark at the haters, tell them how we feel. LaserPants, man, he's running the game. Action figure goat, putting on the shame. With Bobby Valor, they spit fire, no cap. 3POA podcast, where the real ones clap. Informative, dropping knowledge on the toy scene. Entertaining like a flick on a big screen. From Mayfex joints to Mezco's dope flare. Marvel Legends stack, yo, they don't compare. Action Force rising, Jada Street Fighter kick, Savage Crucible heat, collecting the pics, unboxing that fire, every figure's a thrill. Laser and Bobby keeping it real. Where my collectors at? Throw them hands up high. LaserPants and Bobby, they the truth, no lie. 3POA, bring the heat, no chill. Real talk, no shills, keep it raw, that's the deal. Viper Island's a clown. We call them out, never backing down. Viper Island, man, what a joke, what a fraud. Lying like a cuck, getting dissed by the squad. Talking big game, but he's losing the plot. LaserPants roast him, leaves him tied in a knot. No cowards here, they don't duck from the fray. Controversy, they'll slay, let the truth light the way. Calling out the fakes, yeah, they swing that blade. Ain't afraid of your tears, watch your feelings fade. No shields in this camp, they don't bend for the cash. Spitting facts on the mic, leaving haters in ash. From the streams to the pod, they the voice of the streets. For the figure collectors, they the ones that we need. Where my collectors at? Throw them hands up high. LaserPants and Bobby, they the truth, no lie. 3POA, bring the heat, no chill. Real talk, no shills, keep it raw, that's the deal. Viper Island's a clown. They call him out, never backing down. Viper Island's crying, yo, he's lost in the sauce. Talking trash online, but he's taking a loss. LaserPants last, man, you're weak, take a seat. Bobby chimes in, yo, your lies can't compete. They don't bow to the drama, they don't flinch at the hate. Real collectors, know they serving up plates. Every stream's a banger, every pod's a gem. Laser and Bobby, yeah, the best of the men. No filter, no fear, they don't cater to clowns. If you're acting like a fool, they'll shut you down. From the figures to the facts, they the voice of the game. 3POA forever, etch it into the fame.